Hello, my name is Marcus Catani from Edith Cowan University in Western Australia. I'm the Australian manager of a research project that's been run globally by the Nickel Institute in Belgium. As you may know, the techniques that occupational hygienists use to measure airborne contamination and occupation exposure to that airborne contamination have developed considerably in the last 10 or so years. In this project, we're going to compare the conventional with the real-time exposure results to help us understand the performance of the real-time equipment and therefore inform a new generation of exposure assessment techniques. This project is very much a collaboration between the researchers and industry. We need industry to host our equipment on their sites, and we also need industry to tell us about the equipment that they're using so that we can provide back useful information to the project team, but then also to the host organizations. So we're looking for organizations that will host our equipment on their sites for, say, 2 or 3 weeks. We need organizations that have got some occupational hygiene know-how and preferably some occupational hygiene technicians or other resources that can use our equipment on their sites. By gathering a lot of data over 2 or 3 years, we're going to create a detailed understanding of the performance of real-time equipment in comparison to the established and conventional techniques. That information is potentially very powerful and can assist us to develop techniques using real-time data to improve the way that we understand occupational exposure. So the project has potential to inform workplace exposure standards, monitoring processes, and other information to assist the reduction of exposure to airborne contaminants by workers. So we're very interested in hearing from organizations that are prepared to host our equipment on their sites for several weeks. We've got a project team that have come together over the last 18 months to 2 years to develop a research process, and now we're looking for organizations to host our equipment on their sites. We've developed a detailed research process to make it relatively easy for the project to work in partnership with the host sites. In particular, making sure that the equipment is safe for the organization to use, that the occupational hygiene technicians understand how to take the samples using our equipment, and then how to submit those samples to the analytical laboratory and upload them into the cloud. At the core of our fieldwork is the workplace atmospheric multi-sampler. This piece of equipment stands about 1.5 meters tall. It has a motor at the base, an electrical motor, so we do need an electrical power supply from a generator or from mains. This motor connects to a shaft which drives a carousel of 12 sample positions at a time. So we will equip this carousel with 12 sample devices, so some IOM samples and some real-time samples, a whole variety of sample devices. This device will then rotate at about 2 to 3 revolutions per minute for at least half a shift, depending on the amount of dust in the air. So if you're interested in assisting the research project to develop a deeper understanding of the performance of real-time monitoring equipment, and you'd like to take part, maybe by hosting the equipment, by sponsoring the analysis and project coordination, or you would like to take part in the analysis and technical papers, please let me know. Send me an email and I will contact you. I look forward to hearing from you.